There's a high chance that you spend more time online nowadays as the internet has become an integral part of our lives. Did you know that these online interactions can pose a risk on exposing your identity to cyber threats? Keep watching as we discuss effective ways on how to secure your online identity. Hello everyone, this is Aurelio Bala94, taking up Masters in Information Systems at University of the Philippines Open University. This TikTok episodes I will tackle about online identity theft, how it happens, and ways to secure your digital identity. First, let's define what is identity theft. Identity theft is any kind of deception, scam, or crime that results in the loss of personal information, including the loss of usernames, passwords, banking information, credit card numbers, identification numbers that is then used without your permission to commit fraud and other crimes. These are the most common types of digital identity theft. First is child identity theft, where attackers use a minor's identity for illegal personal gains. Next is identity cloning, where a thief impersonates you to conceal their own identity for fraudulent purposes. Third is the financial identity theft, in which the malicious actors uses your financial details to apply for or obtain credit, loans, goods, and services. Fourth is the medical identity theft, where your medical records are used to steal your health insurance, seek medical attention posing as you, alter your medical history, or benefit from medical aid schemes. Last is the synthetic identity theft, in which a criminal combines a real and fake information to create a new identity. How digital identity theft happens. The tactics cyber criminals use to steal people's online identities are almost unlimited. Here are some common digital identity theft tactics to watch out for. Phishing, smishing, and phishing, pretending to be a trusted organization in emails, text messages, and phone calls to trick victims into disclosing personal information such as passwords, credit card details, uncertain security questions, OTPs, and a lot more. Social engineering, befriending you on social networks to influence you and win your trust until you share your private information. Next is by using keylogger and spyware. This is when someone is using malicious links in emails, SMS, social media messages, or website to infect your device with malware that records your keystrokes. Next is by skimming. Occurs when a criminal steals information as a debit or credit card is swiped. Scammers may tamper with the electronic card reader so that it captures card details. Last tactic is the fake websites. Often look like legitimate and trustworthy sites to make the victim provide their personal information. You are now aware on how identity theft happens. Let's jump in on the ways to protect your online identity. First is by installing security suites. A security suite is a collection of tools that prevent malicious software from compromising your data. It offers anti-theft features such as anti-spam, website authentication, password storage, and spam detection to prevent sensitive data exposure and data breach. Second is by checking encryption on application before use. Confirming that applications are encrypted before making transactions online helps secure your identity. For a start, you need to look out for the most trusted security lock symbol, the extra S, after the Internet Protocol HTTP in the URL or web address bar. Third is by creating a strong password. To protect yourself, choose a password with a mixture of letters, numbers, and symbols, as well as uppercase and lowercase of characters. Fourth, use private browsing or incognito mode. This means that the history of any sites you visit and any cookies from sites you go to won't be stored. Next is by deleting existing cookies. Cookies can track your data, including search and browsing history, IP addresses, and other online transactions. Next is by doing a digital checkup. The big social media sites offers privacy controls. Check your settings and see if you are okay with how your data is being used or how much information you're sharing with potential advertisers. Lastly, don't overshare online. With the rise of social media apps such as TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, many users are caught in the cycle of sharing too much personal information over the web. Most of the time, the pieces of information shared on these social platforms leads to invasion of privacy and identity theft. These are just some ways to protect your identity online. I hope it gives you a better understanding of the importance of your digital identity. Your online identity is a huge part of who you are as a person. Protecting it is the same thing as protecting yourself. Stay safe offline and online.